Welcome back to another episode of Unleashed Alchemy. So, if you have been following, if you have been subscribed, okay, you know from the last video that today is our first day, our day one of our self gratitude. We can call it self gratitude odyssey, self gratitude celebration, self gratitude immersion, okay, for the next 8 days. Now, why is self gratitude so essential, so important, so vital to our spiritual walk, our spiritual expansion, our spiritual elevation? Because when we show gratitude for the self, that brings us back into our bodies. Okay, it brings us back in connection, strengthens our connection with our bodies again that we get so far away from because of programming. All right, so in these next 8 days, I'm going to invite you to just release any attachment, release any expectation. All right, what you're going to start to experience, if you have never done this before or if this is just completely foreign to you, you're going to start to notice that you are going to be in tune with how you feel more. Again, that is important because we get away from that because of programming. Because what are we told? What do we learn? What have we learned about our emotions and our feelings? We've been told not to trust them. We've been taught not to trust them. We've been taught that our emotions are unstable. All the negative things that we could say about emotions, we are taught that. And because we are energetic beings, because our bodies are portals, every part of our body is a portal that spirit uses, that our guides use, that our cosmic beings, that our cosmic help uses to communicate to us, to help us improve every part of our lives. And we have to get back into paying attention to our bodies. We get so heady, we get so far into our head, so far into our ego, so far into our intellect, where we completely close off those messages that are coming in. Also, when we realize that we are energetic beings, we start to view ourselves beyond what we see, beyond what we see in the mirror. Because then we start to understand that we are souls having this body, not the other way around. Not the other way around. So if you can imagine this package, okay, this beautiful package, or this beautiful container that's just dripped in everything perfect, every single precious stone that you can think of. You open it up and there's all of these different, you open it up, imagine you open up this container and out pours this stream of light. And in that stream of light, light, there's no, it can go anywhere, right? So it's not contained. That is your soul. That container is your body, is what I'm trying to convey. Okay? So we have to get back into viewing our bodies as energetic portals. We are energetic beings. All right? So in this first day, you can almost look at this first day as more of a meditation. I would actually encourage you to go back and, I would actually encourage you to go back after this video is over, rewatch it. You could take notes. Also, if you would like a printout of each day, because there are certain points that I'm going to address, okay, in each day. If you'd like a print out of that, please let me know in the comments, or you can send me an email, unleashedalchemy@gmail.com. So let's start with day one. So in day one, we're giving gratitude literally for our physical body. All right. So we're giving gratitude for our physical body, the internal, our internal, and our external. All right. This practice, like I said, if you've never done this before, if you've never taken the time to just sit with your body, that's okay. That's fine. This practice strengthens your knowing of the fact, strengthens our knowing of the fact that we are energetic beings. This practice of giving gratitude for our physical body, it strengthens our knowing of the fact, and I already said this, but it deserves to be repeated. It strengthens our knowing of the fact that our bodies are vessels that Spirit uses to send us messages, i.e., intuition, downloads, visions, guidance. So I want you to just to take the time. You can place your hands over your chest, which is what I like to do in my meditations. You can place your hands on your thighs, on the top of your thighs if you're sitting down, just to actually touch your body. So as you do that, no matter where you touch your body, you're going to feel your pulse. So I'm feeling my heartbeat. And as I'm talking, I'm feeling the vibration of my words coming up from my diaphragm. When you pay attention to all these sensations in your body, just sit with whatever sensation is coming up. You may hear humming sound. You may, hopefully you're not hungry doing this, but if your stomach is growling, take the time to listen to your stomach growling. And go eat something if your stomach is growling, right? Okay. So now what you're doing is, when you're taking the time to sit with what you're hearing from your body, what you're feeling from your body, now you can get into giving gratitude for your senses. Giving gratitude for what you can feel, what you can hear, what you can see, what you can smell, what you can taste, what you can touch. So as we're bringing this all together in this moment, what we're doing is accepting our nature of being sensual beings. Anytime we hear the word sensual, that can be triggering for some people, because sensuality is often connected to something negative. But just like with everything has a polarity. But we are sensual beings in this physical body. We were put here to experience our senses. That is very instrumental to our intuition being strengthened when we can accept that we are sensual beings. So now what I'd like to invite you to do is gift yourself the time to experience your own breath. You can either keep your hand on your chest or wherever you have your hands right now, you may want to move them to your chest or move them to your abdomen. Feel your breath that way. Or you can literally put your hand up to your nose to literally feel your breath out and in. Do that maybe 3 times. Feel your breath. Then what you can do after that, you can move to your limbs, your arms, hands, legs, feet, toes. And just start to show appreciation for the ability to move about your life freely. Observe your hand. Look at your limbs. Look at your arms. Look at your feet. Show gratitude for your ability to move them, to see them, to touch them. In your hands and in your arms and in your feet, those are also portals. Because remember, we are portals, we are energetic beings. When you look at your hands, depending on your complexion, you may be able to see your veins. Your veins may be very visible. Give appreciation for the blood flowing through your veins. Now, if you move from your limbs, take a moment to celebrate your heartbeat. In your heart lies your soul-aligned life. Celebrating your own heart, celebrating your heartbeat, I want to say, keeps your heart light. We'll get into that in another day. So when you take a moment to do everything that we just did, it helps you to develop the practice and strengthen the practice of paying attention to your body and listening to your what's going on internally and externally. So, as we end this day one with our body appreciation, with our senses appreciation, I want you to ask your body, what is it do you need right now? Don't analyze what comes up. You may want to write this down, and I forgot to say that earlier, but you may want to journal these days so that you can go back and remember the messages that will come up for you. So that completes our day one. All right. Let me know what you gleaned from that in the comments. Again, if you would like a printout of each of these days, let me know. Send me an email, unleashedalchemy@gmail.com. And until next time, stay tuned for day 2. Cheers.